So for whatever reason, I've always been good at drinking quite a lot when I used to drink. I don't
Mhm.
drink anymore, but when I used to drink and being less affected than my friend who was a little bit bigger than me, had a little bit more body fat, which is really interesting because you
Yeah.
pointed out an association there that I was never aware of.
Mhm.
Just to pause on that for a second, you're saying that if someone has more body fat, they're more likely to get drunk?
Yeah, because they have less body water, and alcohol doesn't go into your body fat, so you're essentially it's like if you took, a glass of water and you dropped red dye in it, you're gonna diffuse into that water, so the more water you have, the more diffuse it'll be and the lower your blood alcohol content. So if you have very low body fat, you probably have more body water, and so, 2 drinks for you is gonna diffuse into a larger amount of water.
Ah, that explains a lot. Because I always wondered, he was so much bigger than me. At the time, he had much more body fat, and he would get drunk very, very quickly. And
Mhm.
you always think, oh, a big guy, they can handle their
Yeah.
beer or whatever, but he'd get drunk very quickly. So I used to wonder, I used to think, well, alcohol isn't harming me as much because I'm not as drunk as he is.
Mhm.
But that's not true.
No, I mean, so first of all, I think the interesting story there, one is not just the body fat, but also that people metabolize alcohol at different rates. You probably, I don't know if you found this to be true, you probably had fewer hangovers than your friend because it hangover does seem to be related to the amount, how high that your blood alcohol level gets. So people who don't metabolize alcohol as quickly tend to have worse hangovers. So that may have been something you experienced, but it doesn't protect you from the other health harms of alcohol, like liver damage, like cancer, like over time, heart problems or esophageal problems.